Join me today as I create an elegant green and gold Christmas tree for the music room. Channel, Joe here. Thanks for stopping by today. Today we are in Christmas 2024 vlog number 14. 14 already. Can you believe that? Wow, it's going fast. Today, what I'll be doing is I'm going to be working on the Christmas tree in the music room. Have you been following along? Well, if you haven't, why don't you go back and take a look at the other few videos that I've done in this room. I did an extreme, outstanding garland on my mantel. I also showed you how I did a little this and that over the windows in the music room, and today I'm going to be creating the coordinating tree. Okay, so the tree I'm using is an older tree that we had gotten way back. I'm going to tell you a little secret. It's from 1998, this tree, but it has an outstanding shape. It is slim without being pencil-like, and it is really full. But a few years back, I decided that I wanted a different look for it, so I spray painted it with a metallic gold paint, and it's still holding up and it still looks great. I refuse to part with it just yet. So anyway, in this room, we have a green and gold theme going on here. That's the first time I think I've actually put those two together, and I really like it, especially in that room, because that room has a little bit of an academia feeling, not that dark academia, but a lighter academia, and I just feel that it looks really appropriate in there, and it looks really, really nice. Now, the tree that I'm doing in there, like I said, it's a slim tree, and it's an older tree, and I did paint it gold. And what I'm doing is a little bit different this year. I actually did a spiral of garland around the tree, and I wanted it to look like the ornaments were spilling through the tree. And the way I did that was I highlighted it with green lights. I have white lights on the tree, but I put green lights in that spiral as well to try to highlight it. Now, of course, you know that I loaded the tree up, so you have to really have to look. So those of you that are very astute are going to see it right away and find it. I also used some stars in there, which again, if you saw the last video, I put stars up in the windows and I said to be repeated somewhere else in the room, and this is where they are repeated in the room. So again, it's always a lot of work. You know, what I did was I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube where people do, you know, the gathering of ornaments, and they have like a nylon wire or a nylon thread, and they actually, you know, feed the ornaments, and then they make this thing and they just hang it up. I don't do it that way. Actually, what I'll do is that garland that I put on the tree, I use that to attach my ornaments to, and I use it as a guide. So I actually create the gathered ornaments on the tree. Now, I didn't go through, you know, how to do that. You know how to do that. You either hook it on with you know, a hook, or sometimes I'll take the little top off the the ornament, and I'll just stick the ornament right on. All right, so I don't want to annoy anybody that I did so much talking. In fact, if I am talking too much for you, you can zoom ahead to this time right here where the room tour and the tree actually is. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoy this. Take care. Okay, so here's the tree. So as you can see, I'm beginning to put it together. There are 9 rows of branches and then the topper. And I mean, that's a little bit of a pain, and it's old-fashioned. They don't make the trees like that anymore, but I think they stay a little bit more sturdy because they don't bend as much at the point of the trunk and the tree. But take a look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. Just like that. My grandmother always used to come in the house when I was doing that, and she'd say, okay, that's it. That's enough now because it looks really pretty. Just leave it. Okay, so here you can see the garland that I wrapped around the tree, and I'm going to use that as a base for my ornaments. I'm going to actually stick the ornaments on that garland. It's going to be like a pathway for me to follow. It spirals on the top and then it comes around. Here is the stars that I'm using to make. I'm doing the topper right now. I'm doing a star, and I'm using these some little bit more whimsical kind of picks and some more classical kind of picks, but everything is gold. I love that eucalyptus pick right there. So I began by putting the star on front and back, and then I added the longer spiky part and then the fuller part. I didn't do a spiller on this one, so I did the thriller and the filler, but not the spiller. So there is the topper. Now, as you can see, I'm starting to add in the ornaments on that garland. Now, that garland has white lights on it and green lights as well. And I'm adding in the gold ribbon that I have on top of the windows, and I'm also adding in that green ribbon, but here and there, just that it kind of like cascades out with a little bit of a spiral to make it not all so serious. Okay, so there you can see I'm telling you that the garland is very organic. It just, comes and goes in and out. It spirals in and out of the spiral. So as you can see, I'm loading in the green and the gold ornaments, and at the same time, I'm also placing stars on the tree. These stars, by the way, were from Dollar Tree. These elongated balls are reminiscent of what's going on the mantel right here. Remember, I want to coordinate everything. I have ficus leaves that I sprayed gold, and what I do is I stick them in here and there in transition spots and in holy spots that I want filled up so that you don't see that. I'm also doing a little bit of surprise. We found these beach balls on sale at Big Lots, and I'm painting them gold to make giant ornaments. They're $45 a piece. We got those balls for 49 cents a piece. And I'm also going to be doing the curio cabinet in there, and I have these white and gold Santas and angels, which I'm putting in there. Some of these are from Terry's Village. Did you ever hear of that place? I don't even know if it still exists, but Marianne had bought me all Santas and matching angels, and I used them throughout my decorating. This is a particularly beautiful angel right here, as you can see. So that curio cabinet is on the side of the room, and it is almost this color, and it has a little bit of a green highlight on it, so it's perfect for the coloring in the room. And I'm going to simply put these angels on display inside that curio cabinet. Look at this one. It even has the gold beading that I used on the mantle and the windows. So again, I try to coordinate everything right down to the littlest detail. Okay, here it comes. Stay tuned. Let me know what you think. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Take care, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.